Oh, Kijo, what's up? How's it going?
왔습니다. 안녕하세요. 왜 이러세요? 뭐 하세요? 오늘?
It's Tempo Day, baby. Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Channel Train True, and finally we're gonna have an informative video. It's been quite a while. My shoulder's been broken for a bit, but I'm back. And today we're gonna focus on one of my favorite movements to kind of increase my top end strength and improve my form, and that is the tempo bench press, particularly tempo top single. Let's get to it. The most important concept for a tempo bench press is don't use your chest, don't use your triceps, use your back. And that would be particularly the lats, the upper back, the rear delts, basically rhomboids, whatever you want to call it, but mostly mid to upper back. And in order to do that, you have to imagine you are rowing, meaning pulling the bar, not fighting by pushing it on the way down. I'll demonstrate. As you see on the way down, you're gonna see me trying to use more of my chest, more of my triceps. This is, again, not the way. Okay, so you're probably thinking that didn't look so bad, because it's baby weight, of course. But my elbows were kind of tucked on the way down. I was loading my triceps and my chest. That's where I felt it the most. If you looked at my arch, it wasn't getting bigger. It kind of collapsed on the way down. That is not the best way. Now I'll demonstrate what it would look like if I'm doing a proper tempo by trying to catch the weight with my upper back. If you look more carefully there, you can see on the way down, in my mind, I'm thinking I want my chest to meet the bar in the middle. So you can see my arch is increasing, my rib cage is opening more, and I'm feeling it all with my upper back as I row the bar. Another cue is on the way down, don't think, I'm doing like this. Think, spread the bar like this. So don't just think it's gonna be staying like this. It's more like, as it goes down, do more internal rotation, open the chest, think your elbows are getting farther away from you, and again, big chest to meet the bar midway. So I'm basically working up to a top single. I would recommend doing top single of tempos up to maybe about 80 to 85% of your 1RM. And I'll just try to give you a few tips as I move up in weight. So now I'm at 140 kgs. I think a good tip is when you do the tempo, don't think it's gonna hit your chest. Think in your mind, I'm gonna control it with my back until it just touches my t-shirt or your skin if you have no shirt on, but just think I'm touching it barely. Just bare contact and then boom. You wanna explode. Of course you can pause it too, or you can just, as soon as it touches, explode immediately. But control it all the way through. Never let it hit you, impact your chest, or change your position. All right, here we go. So as you can see, I just barely touched it. In my mind, I was building the tension like a rubber band. And as soon as I felt it touch my shirt, I just released that tension to my chest. So again, I use my back on the way down, and then I flip that switch and transfer it to my triceps and chest, and boom, exploded. Let's move up. All right, so this might be my top single. It's 160. Obviously, if you work up to a top single, it'll be around maybe 80%, but even 75% is okay because you're doing tempo. It's not just pressing it normally. Obviously, pretend every weight is a maximum weight. Always be safe, controlled, but of course, focus a little bit more on your top single. Really nice and slow and controlled. I would recommend a minimum of a 3-second down tempo, even 4. Even 5 if you can handle it, but whatever you need to feel that mind-muscle connection in your back, not just in your chest and triceps. So I'm gonna focus a little bit more here. I'll try to slow it down as much as I can. Whew, okay, so I purposely slowed that down a lot to make sure I feel it in my back. And honestly, I felt it more in my back than my chest and triceps. You saw how I really exploded on the way up. And then after this, I'll probably now do my drop down sets and continue my program. I highly recommend that you guys try this for at least your top singles. You don't have to do it all the time, but once a week, practice a tempo single, top single. But it's one of my favorite ways to kind of get used to heavy weight and remember how to use my back. It helps for all types of bench All right, that wraps up today's informative video on the importance of tempo bench, especially top singles. Highly recommend you try it. Let me know down in the comments what you think. If you have any questions, let me know. Like and subscribe. Peace.